Let me ask you this, T. Rich. What coach do you think got you the most fired up before kickoff? And I got to tell you this. You remember the one time we talked about Coach Saxon before we jumped on the
Yeah.
podcast? There was a time where Coach Saxon broke the clipboard. I think I had either blocked the wrong person and Trent almost got sacked or he got sacked. And man, I thought our coach was crazy after that.
Yeah, and funny enough, because when I first came to the Chiefs, Coach Saxon was a running back. We were competing against each other. So then all of a sudden he came back as a running back coach, and I never saw that side of Sax. Man, he broke that clipboard in half. I was like, oh boy, he's serious today.
That taught me one thing is to make sure.
I got a funny one for you though. So we had this strength coach named Billy Long, and so Billy Long was also the get back coach. And I don't remember who we were playing. And the coach and the side judge had told Billy to tell Coach Emil to get back. So he told Coach Emil about 3 or 4 times. So finally, Coach Emil said, "You tell that ref to go F himself." All right. So all of a sudden, the ball comes to the sideline. Coach Emil ain't paying attention. He got blindsided. Coach Emil was up under the bench. His glasses were broke. The clipboard, his headset was all turned around, everything else. Me and Billy had to walk. This is in the middle of the game. This is like a big game. Me and Billy had to walk 20 feet away from Coach Emil to keep from laughing. Like, that was the funniest thing. I mean, he was like, "You tell that ref." The boom, next thing you know, the headset, his glasses all broke. He almost blew his knee out. He up underneath the bench. You get your butt back now.
So funny.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's I think it's time we do a little bit of Mount Rushmore here, Priest.
Yep.
All right, so let's do a Mount Rushmore here, Tony.
Okay.
Specifically for fullbacks. So top 4 fullbacks all time for you.
Oh man. Well, I mean, number one, you have to say Jim Brown, because Jim Brown in the Hall of Fame, Jim Brown is listed as a fullback. So you have to say Jim Brown, and you got to say Larry Zonka, because those are the 2 that's in the Hall of Fame. After that, it's tough, because if you start looking at, like, mine personally, like Larry Centers averaged, he was on a pace of like 100 catches per year. If you look at like straight like blocking fullbacks, I got to go with my boy Lo Neal. I'm never gonna put myself in there because I don't hold myself in that regard, even though I feel like I put my work in. Sam Gash, you didn't want to get in front of Sam Gash. And if you can kind of look at Mike Allstott, even though Mike Allstott was primarily a runner, but the way when Mike Allstott was rolling, it's tough to combat that. But you look at guys like Vontae Leach. I don't know. I'm a fullback guy, so Ernest Bonner. I mean, you look at some of these guys, so I'd have to say those would probably be my maybe top 5 right now.
Nice.
But yeah, you got Jim Brown's number 1 though, obviously, which is kind of crazy. They put Jim Brown as a fullback, but yeah. But
well, you named 2 Cleveland Browns, so that makes me happy with Ernest Biner and Jim Brown. All right, Priest, you know what time it is, and we both know that it's never ordinary with Bet365. It's time to make some predictions. We got a big game coming up this weekend between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. But before we talk about that, it's spooky season. That's right. Happy Halloween, everyone. If you celebrate, I hope you celebrate. If you got kids, I know you're in the trenches right now. That's where I'm at with my daughter, getting our costumes ready to go. But Priest, before we move on, I want to find out from you, was Halloween a big part of your life? And if so, what was your all-time favorite costume you got to don on the holiday that is Halloween?
Well, I think in Texas and especially in San Antonio, Halloween is a very, very, very big holiday. But for me, I think my best costume ever, and what I would continually probably be if I could do it again, is Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man. Are you familiar?
Iron Man. Well, if you can look over my shoulder here, somewhere in there is
yes, indeed.
I got some Marvel comics going on up there. So yeah, Iron Man, near and dear to my heart. Sure. So you like to dress up as Iron Man?
Yeah, and put it in my chest. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Beam up and have all that supercharged power. I think that's not only a pretty amazing movie as well, but Iron Man would be my pick of choice of costumes.
Okay. Now, if you had that technology, would you keep it secret, Or would you let everybody know that you're Iron Man and you'd flaunt it a little bit? Because as we know, Tony Stark likes,
That's right.
he's braggadocious. He likes to put it all out there. He likes to let everyone know he's the smartest man in the room. Would you do that? I mean, you're such a humble guy, but man, you put on that Iron Man outfit and who knows, you might be pre-Stark. So, all right. Well, happy Halloween, everybody out there. If you do celebrate and have some fun out there, be safe. And I hope you get all the candy you want. But we get some candy this weekend in the NFL because it is the Chiefs versus the Bills. And this is like the marquee matchup every year. Josh Allen versus Patrick Mahomes. It's always a back and forth battle, but I'm going to spit some facts at you real quick, Priest, because I think these are kind of unbelievable. Did you know that since Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes have been at the helm for both their teams, this is the record for both these teams. Mahomes is only 1-4 against Josh Allen in the regular season, but
that's hard to believe.
It is very hard to believe. But here's where it gets good for Mahomes. He's 4-0 in the playoffs when the two teams face off. So
he wins when it counts.
He wins when it counts. But this is a regular season matchup here,
and that's why it's tough. That's why it's a tough matchup.
And the Chiefs are on the road this week. Mm-hmm. They've won 3 games in a row now. And the Buffalo Bills have finally won a game. They bounced back a little bit after 2 losses. So where do you see this game going? Who do you think is going to win this game outright?
This is not going to be an ordinary game, and I believe that Josh Allen is going to get the win, especially playing at home.
Okay, so you're going with the Buffalo Bills. You're going to make Mahomes drop to 1-5 in the regular season against the Bills.
Oh, man.
So if we're going to talk about score prediction, are they going to win by a lot, or is this going to be like a 2.5, 3-point game like it usually is when these two teams meet up?
I think about 3 to 4 points. I think it's going to be a very, very tight game. Very tight. And I think it's going to be based on a field goal as well. And it will come at the end of the game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I don't think that the Bills are going to jump right out on the Chiefs. I think that the Chiefs defense is going to definitely play as hard as they can those first 2 quarters. But it's just something about playing in Buffalo. Man, it's cold.
Yeah,
it's
cold.
Their environment. Yes,
it could be cold. It could be windy. Yeah. It could be snowing. It could be anything.
That's right. And it can happen before halftime or right before the game, mind you. So it's going to be a tough sledding for the Chiefs. But the thing is that they're coming off of a few wins. And so that's what gives them that firepower with the Chiefs going into Buffalo. But Josh Allen, unpredictable. He's a gunslinger. And when you think you got him down, he's a big guy. And I've seen defenders, linebackers, linemen try to hit Allen on the left or right side and just fall to the ground. Pretty massive guy.
All right. I noticed what you said there. You said it was going to be tough sledding for these teams. So you're predicting snow. Okay. So it's going to be snow during this game this early. It's going to be
hopefully not. Hopefully not any snow.
Early November snow. All right.
It better not be.
So it's going to be a tight game. You're saying within 3. Are we feeling like a game-winning field goal here from?
Yeah, I think it's going to be. Yeah, well, I don't know about a game-winning field goal by the Chiefs, but I think the Chiefs goes into halftime with it being a very close game, and it's going to be dependent on that opening 4th quarter drive.
That's right. It can't be a game-winning field goal with the Chiefs if you're predicting the Bills. So, all right, let's zero in here on one other sort of prop bet between the two teams. Do you think both teams cross the threshold of 10 points?
Yes.
Okay, what about 15?
Yes.
20?
Wait, let's take that bet. Both teams not past 15. One team past 17 points.
Only one team is going to get over 15 points. Okay,
one team over 15 points.
Okay, so this could be a 17-14 game. Is that what you're telling me here? Buffalo wins 17-14-ish?
I'm going with 17-14.
Okay, 17-14.
It's going to be a tough game.
17-14 to the Bills. I like it. Okay, so here's where we're going to get into Priest's Beast of the Week, but I'm going to switch it up with you a little bit here. We're not talking running backs because the Chiefs have seemed to go with a running back by committee lately, and Pacheco got banged up a bit. So you got Kareem Hunt back there and their other running backs. So let's focus on the quarterbacks here because that's what everyone's going to be paying attention. They're going to be paying attention to Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. So I'm going to ask you a couple predictions here, and then we're going to make a decision on who this week's Priest's Beast of the Week will be. Okay, you ready?
Let's go.
We'll start with Josh Allen. since he's going to be the winning quarterback, according to you. Total TDs passing. How many TDs is he going to throw for in this game?
2 touchdowns.
2 passing TDs. Any rushing TDs for Josh Allen?
Josh can do it.
He's
a big guy. He's a big guy, and he will pull the ball down and run. He does. He's not afraid of a defender. He's not afraid of getting hit. So yeah, there's a possibility for that as well, especially if it's in the red zone and it get really tight on the 5 or the 6 yard line.
So we would have to swing one of those 2 touchdowns into a rushing touchdown because they can't get 17 points with 3. So let's go total throwing yards. How many yards do you think he's going to throw for?
Oh man,
putting you on the spot here, Priest.
Yeah,
what are you feeling?
I'm looking at 225 yards.
Okay, 225.
230.
Okay.
225, 230.
225, 230 from Priest, and then
that'll get you about 14 points. Whether it's 1 rushing and 1 passing.
Okay, and then how many interceptions will Josh Allen throw? Do you think he's going to throw any? Maybe he doesn't throw a single interception, or do you think the Chiefs' defense steps up and gets at least 1 pick, maybe 2?
I think coming off of a win like they have against Carolina, I don't see Josh Allen throwing an interception at home.
Okay, no interception at home. Okay, let's flip the script here and talk about Patrick Mahomes. Total passing TDs. If they're only reaching 14, are they going to be both through the air? What do you think? How many passing TDs for Patrick Mahomes?
So I'm giving Patrick a 1 passing touchdown.
Okay.
And
is he going to run one in?
It's not going to be Patrick, but there's going to be some type of misdirection where they fake this way, and then here comes a receiver in motion coming back around and toss him and get into the edge.
Okay.
I could definitely see that happening.
Okay, let's hope it's Rashee Rice. I need him every week in fantasy. I know I keep touting him, but I need
is he giving you some points? Yeah, I know that's right. You want those points.
Well, look, he's been successful every single game he's been back. So, just please score a touchdown every single game. Okay, so 1 passing TD from Mahomes, and the Chiefs will get 1 rushing TD. All right, what about throwing yards from Patrick Mahomes? How many do you think? Is he going to upend Josh Allen, get more than 225, 230? Or do you think
my heart is always with the Chiefs, but, I'm looking at the numbers, and, it's 1 and 4. And Josh Allen has that regular season trophy in terms of getting those wins. So I think the way that the defense is going to be playing for Buffalo, I think they're going to be stingy. And I'm looking at Mahomes at roughly about 175 yards.
Wow, 170. Yeah. That's a big ask from a Buffalo Bills defense that's been struggling. But
they have been.
This could be the turning point for the Bills. They are at home. They always win this matchup when it comes to this.
You know what the key is, Mark? You know what the key is?
What's the key?
It's Halloween. And man, I tell you, yeah, it's Halloween.
So it's going to be all tricks for Mahomes and all treats for Allen. I see where you're going with this.
There you go.
How many picks for Mahomes then? He's been throwing a couple picks lately. So is he going to get 1 or 2?
No, I think Mahomes is going to be much careful. I just think it's going to be a tight. I think it's going to really be a tight game. I think there's going to be a lot of 3 and outs.
Okay.
It's going to be determined, like I said, 3rd quarter going into the 4th. I don't see it just being an upended game on one side where it's just offense, all Buffalo, and no defense by the Chiefs. I really feel like it's going to be a tough matchup.
Okay, 17-14 says Priest Holmes. All right, the streak's going to just stay alive here. 1 and 5, you predict regular season for this particular matchup. Breaking news from Bet365. New customers, Priest, $5. You just bet that and you can get $200 in bonus bets. Win or lose. So sign up, place a bet for $5 and get $200 in bonus bets. Win or lose.
Bonus bets can be used on the spread, player props, futures, and so much more. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. Or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 21 plus only. 18 plus in Kentucky. Please gamble responsibly, and you must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, and Kentucky, as well as Louisiana and select parishes. Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. $10 minimum deposit required. Terms and conditions apply. In-app only.
This has been a Playmaker production.